Hello everybody, welcome to Warrior Goddess Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well through all these crazy energies. Today is spring equinox. Happy spring. Oh, it's time to plant the seeds and trying to move around. Yesterday was a beautiful day here. Today it's kind of chilly. So we're just going to go ahead and see what the cards have to say. I just feel like there's a lot of energy going on about clearing out the old paradigm, the old ancestors, the past lives, the past bad stuff that's been going on through your DNA, which is, you know, your ancestrals and stuff. You're upgrading and you're changing and stuff's coming through. You don't have to live with it, but you know it's got to come through somehow. And unfortunately, your human got to deal with it. This is all. I don't know. You know, this whole journey, this whole upgrading, it gets, my body's so sore. Feels like my soul goes out and fights battles, comes back to rest into my body, and then I gotta deal with it. But I think things are getting to the point where it's gonna start balancing out probably in a couple of months. So, I don't even know anymore. It's so hard, you know. And we also have the Mercury retrograde. Everything is beginning. When you step into the astrology of Aries, that's the beginning of a new age. We have new moons. We have the spring equinox for new things, planting seeds. There's so much going on right now that you're upgrading so much that you get tired. If you get tired, you know, it's hard when you have to go to work and do this. It's hard on the little human. It is. I agree. So let's get ready. Let's pull out some higher energies today. Dear souls, dear universe, dear higher self, dear spirits, dear God, dear everybody, may the grace of understanding and awareness open up my mind and heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energy be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, feel, hear, and understand the lessons my soul needs to be shown at this time. I do hope everyone is well. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for everybody for all that you do. So we're just going to go ahead with this one. We're just going to see what the Divine Masculine is up to today. Let's see where he's going. Then we'll do something different for the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, higher self. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? Authority. What else does he need? Does the Divine Feminine need to know at this time? Okay. Universe, destiny. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, let's do the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine at this time. What's going on with the Divine Feminine at this time? Okay. Oops. Material harvest. Divine Feminine need to know for the masculine. Shit. They're all falling out. Okay. Nope, that's too many, universe. Back it down some. Okay. Let's try some other stuff. Okay, y'all. Universe, hello. Divine Feminine. How about that? What's going on with the Divine Feminine? I hate that card. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers for the authority, for the Divine Masculine, the heart space. Okay. The higher self. Let's see what the heart space says for the Divine Masculine at this time to the Divine Feminine. What's going on? Okay. They're flying out everywhere. Release. What else? Giving and receiving. Destiny. Clarity and belief. Okay. Clear. Divine Feminine now. What's in her heart space? Choose your battles. Temptation. Well-deserved reward. We get that a lot. Love begins. Oh, great. Seriously. Okay, y'all. Alright. What we got going on for the Divine Masculine at this time is authority and release. Right now he's shedding. A lot of them are doing a lot of shedding of the old and into the new. But the authority is the universe. Because we got the universe stepping into the Divine Masculine at this time. And it's about giving and receiving. He's learning the balance. Or he's in something that he's realizing that the universe is giving him and he needs to receive it. It's his destiny. You know, he knows his destiny now. The universe has stepped in. And at this time, he's getting clarity of belief that this is his destiny. You know, the universe is giving and he's learning to receive. He's also taking authority of releasing. The ones that are in Rainbow Bite, whatever, he's releasing the old paradigm, the old ways. He's seeing the light. The universe is giving and he's starting to receive. The Divine Feminine at this time, she's in her material harvest. This is where all the stuff that you've put out there, the love and the light that you've been getting, is going to start harvesting in the material world. You know, you plant, this is the spring equinox. So this would be like, you know, the summer. You know what I'm saying? Where you start feeling the abundance coming in because you have worked really hard. And but you have to still continue to choose your battles. You have to say, I'm staying with the light. I'm staying within the rainbow body. I'm staying to raise my vibration. You know, as he releases, you're going to have to release as well. And the temptation is coming to where you're like, this is where to choose your battle is. Temptation doesn't have to be good or bad, but you have to take care of yourself. The temptation is a well-deserved reward. When you play with your ego and your higher self, it's like you can either, like the ego is going to fight tooth and nail to lose control for some. Now, when you start to realize this, like fear will come in, this relationship ain't gonna work, this ain't working for me, those are all temptations to stay and muck and all that mess. But you can't get a harvest if you stay there. But if you look through the light and follow what the stars tell you and release it, you're going to get, you got the well-deserved reward. Just hang in there. You know, and it, you know, soon is getting old. That's what I'm saying. Soon is getting old. We keep hearing the same stuff for years and years, and you know, we need to see change, see results, see things that we do that we can materialize instead of them saying, well, you need to heal, you need to do this as a collective, you need to do this. Well, if I keep doing this, I don't get nothing in return. But I'm thinking that our returns are fixing to be rewarded. You know, it's constantly like that. And we all get there. They show us synchronicities and this and that and this and all of this. And in the end, we have to be grateful for what we do have when some people are sitting here suffering whether or not they can pay their rent. But you have to trust that they're going to put you on your purpose to where you can produce what it is that you desire. I know I've been switching my role from this to this, and it's hard and it's scary because I want to start making homemade products, and I'm going to one day. But we've got to choose the battles on our purpose. A lot of divine feminines are going on your purpose. You're building a new base through your heart. You're going to where love begins, and love begins as your root. And with your heart chakra, love begins on your purpose. Love begins as you move forward. Love begins every time you take a step toward where you go and you let go of this temptation to muddle in the darkness. You're in your own prison. You're in your own cage. If you get into that low vibe of this, I mean, yeah, you're a human. You have every right to do that, but you also have every right to see it and go, you know what, I don't want to live like that. Love begins when you take a step forward. For the rewards that you're getting will be your freedom from letting go of your ego. Okay? But you have to choose the battles. You don't have to stay in it. You don't have to feel it. You don't have to. You can say, you know what? I've had an ego. I'm sorry, ego. But I have to live in the now moment. And what I have now is that's it. And I've accepted that. I've surrendered everything else. I do have visions of my future. I do. But I had to let go of so much just to be able to live for today. And that's the key of just living. Live in the now moment. When things come up, and things are going to come up because there's battles being fought. Trust me, my body hurts. So I know my spirit is out there fighting its butt off in all these dimensions. So every time you have to give love, and you have to see it in your heart and open up your heart and clear out your base so you can have these abundance. Love begins, you know, with the rainbow, y'all. See? And we're going through a rainbow bridge. We're evolving. We are growing, but we still have old shit. And I don't think a lot of it is our personal old shit. And stuff may come up. But if you don't get a grasp on it, Mercury's going to make sure you do. We got Jupiter in retrograde as well. By the end of this week, shit's going to start hitting the fan. Like, your electronic stuff is going to be haywire. All of that for about a couple of weeks. We're getting hit hard and hammered hard with all these planets. All of this stuff is hitting everybody. Nobody's getting away scot-free. Everybody's feeling it if they're in tune to it. But everybody will feel it. Everybody will have to go through it. You're just the forerunner of all of this to help ease the pain for everybody else. I know, it sucks. What can I say? We're warrior goddesses. That's all I can tell you. We're just goddesses. And you know, we have to deal with it. And as a king and a queen, you have a whole tribe you have to take care of. You know, it's the way you look at it. You have to know what's going on behind the scenes and everybody else living their life, how they feel. But we're at the forefront. We're at the first wave. We are what will make everybody's life a little bit easier. And if we can do that for the collective, for the world, I feel like a filter sometimes. I know. It's tough out there, y'all. But we gotta do that. That's where love begins. It's clearing it out, releasing the toxicity. Okay, I can't speak that word today. But the temptations are there. Don't let them get to you. We are going to get our abundance. We are going. And it's okay if you have a low moment. You can't be high vibe all the time. And that's where you're at. But you have to, but when you recognize it, oh, I'm sorry. But, like, you know, I'm not in the twin flame. I'm sick of the twin flame. Just shoot me the next time somebody says twin flame. That's how I feel. I'm just going and living in my now moment and just whatever. I'm at the point I've surrendered so much, I don't even know if there's anything left to surrender. And I tell my ego all the time, ego, go away. I don't have time for it. You know, stuff like that. And it's real hard right now because everybody's suffering. Everybody's hurting. Everybody is, you know, going through it. So you're not alone. And that makes it a lot easier to know that y'all are in pain as well as I am. It's a group effort. We all got to do it as a group effort. You know, go pain. I don't know what else to say. But I feel like I've been ran over by a Mack truck. And I don't do anything. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm so sore. Why am I so sore? Because my soul is up there fighting battles for me. And that's what's going on, you know, in our mind. Things are like, you know, the evil is not going, the temptation of the evil is not trying to let go of anything. They're going to fight. So we have to raise up our light. We have to stand up and say enough. And hang on. You know, choose your battles. Some of them ain't even worth fighting. Because one thing I'm fighting for is this harvest of plenty, of abundance. You know, being blessed by what I'm going through. Because at the end of this war, I expect it to be free. I want to be free of all of this. I want to be in harmony. I want to be in love. I want all of this. But I want it for everybody. Me for myself because I'm freaking selfish. Just kidding. But I'm just tired of not having someone to share my life with. Not having this, not having that. And I go through that, y'all. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to lie to you. And tell you, oh, yes, I'm high vibe. Hell no, I'm not. Some days I'm like, fuck all this shit. I'm sick of it. And then some days I'm like, you know, and then in that same moment I'm like, oh, I'm not going to put that out there. I retract that back in. You know, it's a battle within ourselves all the time. Not to fall into that. And we all got to do it. We all got to master whatever it is we have to master within ourselves. The higher we keep mastering, the more work we do, eventually it's all going to go away. There isn't going to be anything to master. Except maybe become an entity, a star, a spirit. I don't know. Get out of the human body. Let it fall and just float around. You know, I live in a world like that. I don't know about you. Waiting for the day that I can just float around and go to Italy. You know, it's going to happen. I don't know when, y'all. Everyone says soon, but, you know, I'm at the point now, it's like, you keep saying soon, but I don't see any results. But I guess we do. I don't know. I'm just kind of low vibing it today. I'm being real. We fight and fight and fight. And sometimes the battle just gets tiresome. We release and we release and we release and we release and we release. And we look for the sun. We look for the rainbows. We look for the synchronicities. They're there. But for what? For hope? For trust? I know I'm sorry if I'm bringing y'all down, but I'm just speaking the truth. I believe I have faith because I have nowhere else to go. Because I'm not going to live in the dark, mucky waters of depression and sadness. And I want to live in the sunshine world, you know, the light. And if that's what I have to go through, then that's what you have to go through. And that's what this week is all about. You know, it's not going to be rosebuds. It's not going to be blissful all the time. But we're working on getting there. And that's what it's all about. Yes, we still have our temptations. We're still human. You know, we're not perfect. We still got human. We're still, our soul is still in a human body. We still have a human ego. that is not going to let go. But we do our best to maintain and understand who we are in a collective, who we are as a person, who we are. I am. You know, I am worthy. I am love. I am abundance. I am so much more that I don't even know what I am anymore. That's what I say. Okay, y'all. Let's see what kind of goddess we're going to do. You know, and sometimes we just keep believing and keep saying, giving thanks and all of this. Focused intention. Goddess Diana. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. And that's a good thing. I'm glad she came out today, because she's like, you know, let's see what she is. And that's sometimes during our temptations, we are wavered. Like what I've been saying, we are wavered. But if we reframe and aim hard, pull it like an arrow, pull it back as far as we can go. Set our intentions on what we want to see. Set our intentions on the harvest of what we're doing. Choose our battles, that we don't have to live like that. We can observe what is being said, because we're still humans. We can observe it, but we don't have to stay in it. You know what I'm saying? We can focus our... Let me see. Diana. This is the Roman moon goddess, carries a silver bow and arrow given in your childhood by her father, Jupiter. Because her mother bore Diana and her twin brother painlessly, Diana is associated with a healthy childbirth. Diana loves to spend time out in nature, and particularly fond of oak trees and watching over wild animals. You can call upon her to help you with the animals' painless childbirth and connecting with nature and elements. So, that's beautiful. Stay positive. Here you go. Stay positive. Know what your priorities are and take action on them. Take control of your schedule. Release all doubts. Avoid naysayers and skeptics. Keep your unwavering thoughts. And this is really good, because what we're going through, we need to focus our intentions now. We need to focus where we're going. We need to focus and stay that way. Stay on our mission. Stay on our purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard right now, because we're releasing so much old, I don't believe this will work. All that negative, like what I was saying, we do go through it, because we have to release it. We have to rise above that, so we don't keep going through that loop. But what I'm getting is, once we release it, we don't have to deal with it once again. You know, because once we do make that shift, we recognize that shift of, this trend, this sucks, this. As long as we keep that, we're putting it out there, and it will come back. So, you know, as long as you're wary and you're acknowledgeable, you're still human. That's never going to change until you die. Then your soul gets to go be free. But we're trying to do that here on Earth. What does Archangel Gabriel say about this? But focus your intention, move forward, and know that it's okay if you go through that. Just notice it, acknowledge it, but don't stay there. Don't pass judgment. Don't try to control something. Just let it flow through you and out, you know? Because everybody's going through it. Everybody has their moments. Everybody has their days. Everybody can't be in blissful happiness all the time. As much as we would want to, we can. We could, but we have to deal with this life, you know, like paying bills, going to work, you know, stuff like that. And that, you know, that wears on your little soul, or your little human body, or whatever. But Archangel Gabriel has a message for y'all, for the Divine Feminine at this time. And we're going through a lot, and I would say that the Divine Masculines are too. Some of them are having the universe stepping in. You know, I wouldn't want the universe to step in and whip my ass. They've had enough. And the universe is stepping in on them. And they're going to give and receive and understand. They're getting clarity at this time. They know their destiny. They have to go toward their destiny. They have to release and keep releasing. And you know, and that's why we're probably still releasing. But stay focused on your intentions, Divine Feminine. Stay focused on your intention. Thoughts and feelings do come up, but it's you know, take action on your focus. Take action on your purpose. Follow what you're being guided to. Follow a new project. Cool. A lot of people, I don't know about y'all, but I'm working on a new purpose for my life. You know, I just started gardening for the first time ever. So we're going to see how that plans out in a couple of weeks when I plant my first seeds. So I'm doing that. I'm going to be doing a warrior goddess homemade soaps and stuff like that. You know, so I'm starting new projects as well. I'm focusing more on that. I've been dreaming of that, hoping, you know, and will it pan out? I have to trust that that's what Divine wants me to do, because I've always dreamed of doing it. And now while I'm unable to go to work, that's what I'm going to start doing. So I have over an acre of land, and I want my whole land prosperity to build, you know, to grow things. And I'm learning a lot about this stuff. So, you know, we're all on a new purpose. We're all going for something easier, something more. And you are going to be tempted with other stuff. Things are going to keep coming up. Life is going to be like that until you get to moving and you start to realize. And once you do all that, we release all that. Then we live in that blissful harmony state through our heart. Because we're going to be doing things we love to do. The universe does have your back, y'all. And I know some days it doesn't feel like that, but just stay focused. Call on the goddess Diana. She will help you. The universe has your back. The universe has your back. So, obstacles are detours in the right direction. Okay, 3 more minutes. Let's say I ams. Let's do some I ams today. What kind of I ams can we give today? What about, okay. I am. Okay, let's do some of these too. We need some positive affirmations because it's springtime. I can do it. What about, universe, what kind of, for this Divine Feminine that we can go on today? Okay, one more. This one. I don't know the difference between these cards, so bear with me. Okay, what else do we got? What kind of positive information, universe, souls, guides, that we could give everyone today that's watching this? Oh. One fell out and didn't even know it. Okay, here we go, y'all. Enduring. Loving relationship brighten my life. From time to time, I ask those that I love, how can I love you more? And right now, with all the stuff that's going on, I think this is really good, y'all. Because we are enduring a lot. We're enduring a lot for the collective. We're enduring a lot for the Twin Flame Collective. As a light worker, as everything, our flame. And sometimes we get tired too. And that's okay. Don't think being tired is not okay. It is. You know, but we're enduring this for a loving relationship with ourselves first. And when you start loving yourself more and you start enduring these hard times like a harvest, we're harvesting. It takes the labor of love and commitment and all of that. And that's what we're doing right now. With the spring equinox, we're planting seeds. So just look at it like that. We're planting a higher seed in higher dimensions so they can grow. Okay. Each person is part of the harmonious whole. My nose itches. Each person is part of the harmonious whole. So you're part of it, I'm part of it, we're all whole. I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. That's beautiful. See how it's like half and half? You know, you see the heart and the soul, they're together. It's half and half. And, you know, you always come here and you do that. So, when you go and smile at somebody, when you help an old lady open the door, when you help someone outside of yourself, then you are helping another human being. You are part of the whole of helping everyone. You give and receive. I express my creativity. Woohoo! My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Just think, for all the ones that are being creative right now, y'all are going to be opening up a whole new world to other people to enjoy your creative moment. People who sing, people who write poetry, people who write books, people who do stuff to make another person feel good. That is beautiful. Keep that up, y'all. You know, express who you are through what you do. Express it with love. Every time you make a sandwich, you make it with love. Every time you cook, it's with love. Every time you do anything, it's who you are and what you put into everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all good, y'all. Express who you are through what you do. Through your creativity. It doesn't have to be people who are chefs, people who decorate flowers. Everything you do is with love. And that makes it so much easier, y'all. Okay? So, the Divine Masculine, they're releasing, they're tapping into, the universe has stepped in again. Well, there's different phases of each Divine Masculine, and some are in rainbow body, some are working their way to rainbow body. But as a collective, we're all releasing. They're releasing just as much as you're releasing. They just may not understand what it is. But we've planted seeds in them. And now we're waiting for it to grow. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people are getting messages from their Divine Masculines right now. Some are stepping out. But he's going to know when you forgive him. He's going to be able to come to you when you do forgive him. If you marry him and y'all marry each other and he's angry, then you're angry. And you have to rise above that anger. You have to rise above that. You have to, just so you don't have to be in that. Don't control the situation. You know, how many times you got to let go? That's how many times you have to let go. It's that simple. But it's the hardest thing to do. So, I'm sending y'all so much love on this spring equinox, y'all. Love and light. Love, love, love. I'm just being real today, y'all. It's a draining day, for real. But we can go sit outside. Well, it's kind of chilly. But we can, you know, still be. And still be love. And be creative. And be, you know, go inside ourselves and just draw. Or, you know, make a meal. It doesn't matter what you do. Do it with love. Do it all the time with love. Instead of anger and hurt and... I'm not saying it doesn't come in, but it does. And it will come in this whole week, y'all. It's going to be a battle. So let's try to rise above it, not fall into the temptations that's going on around us. Or within us, basically. And just know that this too shall pass. Okay? So, I'm going to let you go. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.